If this project has shown me anything, I think what it shows me most is that I'm not nearly as creative as I like to think that I am. When my feet are held to the fire, stuff like this, when I impose deadlines, I suck. I thought about maybe doing a photo shoot today, but I've reached a point in my life where everybody I know is busy all the time. It's getting really hard to shoot art stuff. And I don't know why. I don't like it though. Like, take last month for instance. Let's compare and contrast last year and this year. In 2017, I had 400 some odd edits. In July of this year, I have fewer than 30. Am I losing it? Alright, well here's something you may or may not know about me. In fact, the only way you would really know this is if you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, because that's the only place I post this kind of stuff. I'm really into hip-hop music. Like a lot. I'm into thoughtful hip-hop music specifically, things that really tug at your heartstrings, people like Idea and Atmosphere and Sadistic, artists like that. For the past few months, every day, I have been spending a little bit of time trying to write something, trying to hone in on my own style. I wrote this today, and I kind of like it, so maybe you will, maybe you won't. There are mornings when the sun is but a beam of light that shines holes like kaleidoscopes through my tired eyes. I didn't sleep because the dreams I had were better than the present tense, but every one of them is better than this motherfucking life. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I didn't ask to be myself. It's only cause I'm able to see the forest for the trees, and I'm but a pencil's worth of lumber in the breeze. Curse the beast since my birth. I'm a fucking mess. I'm stressed out. The things I think are even worse than what's escaping from my mouth. If you could see the maniac that's in the back and what he packs when he's relaxed, then you would never know what I'm about. Fuck it, it's just a bruise and a memento. Something else to foster shame since the day I was an embryo. Another domino falling for the sake of so. Always know I never know, and never knowing's how it goes. You know, writing is the only thing that I've been consistently doing lately. Which isn't a bad thing, necessarily. Might argue that it's actually kind of a good thing. But I'm such a visual person, it's weird to be in the stage where the visuals aren't as important to me. Honest to God, I think that's why words and music might be the most important thing to me. It's weird that most people I know would consider me a photographer. Like, that's what I am. I'm a photographer. I'm a guy with a camera. And that's true. But that's not how I see myself. How I see myself is I'm a writer that happens to take pictures, rather than I'm a photographer that happens to write words. Writing was my first love. It was the first art form that I ever attached myself to, way back when I was a little kid. My grandmother wrote poetry, and her mother wrote poetry too, and some of my favorite memories are the three of us sitting in her kitchen, writing little poems, and then reading them to one another. She taught me syntax and grammar, and used to buy me dictionaries all the time so I could learn new words. And you always know, like for me, I take pictures of stuff I don't care about all the time. But I never write about things that I don't care about. Like, if you want to really know what I give a shit about, look at what I choose to write about. It's way better for me than any therapy or anything like that. And it's the thing that I do that I feel like is looked at the least. And that's weird to me, because it's what I feel like I genuinely feel is what I'm best at doing. Of course, not in the performance aspect of it, because I'm a beginner still. I'm still honing in on my craft as far as performing the words go. But writing it down, I think I'm pretty damn good at it. And it gets no love. I don't know why that matters.